We'll start by chanting Om together 3 times. So take a deep breath in. Inhale to a comfortable level and begin sharp exhalations, pumping the diaphragm. You want to pump your diaphragm in and out. Every time you pump, you can grab the air and pull it down, or you can just sit here and work your abdomen. So it would be X, 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 or just rest your hands down. It's up to you. But you want to move that belly in and out and make sure your exhalations are only through your nose, not your mouth. It's good to have a little space under your mask so that you can get some fresh air and not breathe just your own air. Right under your chin. Now slow it down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Take the core of your perineum and lift it up. Pull the navel in and up. Drop the chin down. Hold your breath. Don't breathe. Retain. So this is retention of breath. You want to really kind of take a moment and be completely still. Exhale, release. Good. Let's take a twist to the right. Take your left hand to your right knee, twist over the shoulder. And then the right hand to the left knee. Good. Back to center. Take the right hand to the floor. Take the left arm up. And just give yourself a little bit of a side lateral stretch. Try not to lift the shoulder blade out of the socket. And then if you want, you can look up and keep the arm straight. Try to get that top arm nice and straight. Bend the right arm and get lower to the floor if you can to stretch that left waist. Nice, and let me hear the breathing, right? That breathing is important. Nothing is more sacred than your breath. Come back up. Let's do the other side. And this is what we're being challenged with when we're really under a lot of stress. Stress is deep breathing. So if you look up under your arm at the ceiling, you bend your left elbow, you can get a deeper stretch in the right waist, but keep that right shoulder pinned down and the right elbow as straight as you can get it. And then try to spin the chest up and look up to the ceiling if you can go that far. Good. Come back to the center, interlock your fingers, stretching out your pectoral muscles behind your back. So you really want to just open up the chest. So see if you can make a fist with both hands. Grab them, lift them up away from the floor, and then release them. Put your hands back on your lap or thigh. Drop your chin, roll your head to the right. And back. Left. And down. Reverse it. Left. Back, right, down, and reverse it, right, back, left. Last one, reverse it. And the next one we're gonna do is just move the torso. So you're just gonna roll your torso in a circular motion. So your rib cage go forward, and your rib cage go to the right. Then you isolate your rib cage back, and then you isolate your rib cage left. And you just do the circular motion with your torso. That's all it is. It's like a circle with your torso. It's like every other part of your body that when you rotate your wrist, now you just rotate. Try to isolate the rib cage and rotate it around. Good. Reverse it in the other direction. Front, left, back, center, front, left, back, center. Good. Good. Now extend your legs behind you. Come forward onto your hands and knees. If you have sensitive knees, you may want to take your mat and triple fold it just to protect your knees whenever you're on your knees. Any torn meniscus or anything going on from your past, right? As you inhale, you arch your back, you look up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, you round your spine, you look to the navel. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come to a neutral spine. Straighten your mat out and come into downward facing dog. Make sure your mat is unrolled. Your feet are hip width apart. Your shoulder blades are sliding away from your ears. Your gaze is at your thighs. Your feet should be parallel. Your fingers spread out wide. Bend your right knee, push your left heel down. And bend your left knee, straighten your right. Straighten both legs, press those heels down into the floor. Inhale, rise onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heels down. Good. Come onto your hands and knees, rest in child's pose. Separate your knees, touch your big toes, put your head on the floor, extend your arms out in front of you, Balasana. Good. Let your belly fall between your inner thighs. And just continue Ujjayi breath, which is a deep sound in the back of the throat as you inhale and exhale. Imagine you're fogging up a mirror or glasses with your mouth closed. That's how you make the sound. Good. Come back on your hands and knees. Lift up into downward dog. We're going to take it nice and slow today, okay? Yeah. Sunday morning, getting a little chilly. You got to really warm the body up, nice and easy. Separate the feet, hip width apart. Bend the knees, sit low, hold opposite elbows. Just see if you can hold on your elbows and lengthen your spinal column. Keep the knees softly bent just to start, right? So you're not too much in your hamstrings. Then you can circle your head to release your neck, shake it yes, shake it no. And you can flutter your lips 3 times to soften the muscles in your face. Make sure you take a deep breath before you do it each time. Now if you're feeling a little bit too much in your head, you can come to a flat back and just stay here in a flat back if the blood in the brain is a little bit too much for you, right? Just a flat back there. Good. Now everybody release the arms and let's roll up nice and slow. Let your head come up last. Your head should be the last thing to come up so that if you're dizzy, you can manage that. Good. Step up to the front of your mat. Place your feet together. Bring your hands in prayer. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, raise your hands up as you arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back lunge. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths, hold. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, belly in. Exhale 4. Spread those fingers wide. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come to a plank, top of a push-up pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest, and chin down to the floor. Inhale to cobra, point the toes, elbows in. Exhale, tuck the toes, bend the knees, hold, stay on your knees. Come into downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, left meets right, chin to shin, stand and forward bend. Inhale, raised arm pose. Exhale, hands in prayer, left side. Inhale, raised arm pose. Exhale, standing forward bend. If you have blocks, put blocks under your hands. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, downward dog. Remove blocks and dog pose. So say you have wrist injury, maybe you want to come onto your forearms. Spread those fingers out wide, press into the knuckle of your index finger. Don't cup your hands, look at your thighs. Breathe for 5 breaths on your own. Check that your feet are parallel. Internally rotate your inner thighs back, but press your sit bones to your heels as you pull your navel in. Inhale to plank. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. So you come onto your hands and knees, but you don't put pressure on the knees. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. Exhale, right meets left. Inhale, hands through the heart. Rise up. Exhale, hands back at the heart center. Good, second round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back, lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank and hold 5 breaths. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, chest between the thumbs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Try not to stay on your knees. Inhale, step the right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, left meets right, chin to shin. Inhale, raised arm pose, bend the knees just a little bit. Straighten your elbows, inner arm next to ears. Exhale, hands in prayer. Left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank, hold. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Lift the chest, point the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Tuck the toes, bend the knees, seat to heels, then straighten legs. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right meets left. Inhale, raised arm. Exhale, hands in prayer. Last round. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, right leg back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Utthita Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskarasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Hold. Exhale, 1. Bring the inner thighs to touch. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Straighten your legs and point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Hug the elbows into your ribs. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Push your chest up a little higher if you can. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, bend the knees. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, left meets right, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands reach up, Hasta Uttanasana. These are the names in Sanskrit. Exhale, Pranamasana. English and Sanskrit. Inhale, raised arm pose, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, standing forward bend pose, Uttanasana. Inhale, right leg back, lunge pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank, Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, 8 limb pose, Ashtanga Namaskarasana. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana, hold. Elbows in. Inhale, lift your hands off the floor and try to lift your chest off the floor more, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe with your mouth closed and only through your nose. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, look down at the floor. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. English and Sanskrit. Inhale, step the left foot forward, Anjaneyasana, lunge. Exhale, right meets left, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Inhale, raise farm pose. A little dizzy. Exhale, hands at your heart. Good job, everybody. Standing in Padasana, feet together, big toes touching. Just adjust yourself. If you have a drink, you want to take it, feel free to. Best not to drink while you're practicing, but if you feel dehydrated, please do. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, palms reaching out to the side, hinge forward at the hips like you're going to dive forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hold. You're going to stay here for a minute. Feet together. Try to get your hands on blocks or the floor. If your balance is off, separate your feet a little bit and hold your ankles and try to get your chest closer to your thighs. Again, slightly bend in the knee will release the tension in the hamstring. Let the head fall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now inhale to a flat back, look up. Now try to create a nice flat spine. Place your palms on the floor and we're just going to step back to downward facing dog. No jumping back unless you feel you need to. Inhale to plank. Now let's try half chaturanga. So you're going to just bend your elbows and lower down until you drop to the floor. Good. Then inhale, lift up, straighten your arms and lift your thighs and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes and lift up into downward dog. So you start building the strength for chaturanga that way. Inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, warrior 1. Hands above your head, yoni mudra with your hands interlocked like this. Square the shoulders, lift the chest up, bend the right knee more. Straighten the left leg, square the hips forward. Now, looking up at the ceiling where your chest is facing, breathe. 5 inhale and exhales on your own. Make sure your right heel is pressing into the floor. Feel the right big toe mound and the left toe big toe mound. Pull your navel in. Bend the right knee a little more if you can. Don't let it track in though. Good, that should be about 5 breaths. As you inhale, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, open the arms, hips, and shoulders. Good. Now look over your right hand, let your left hip slip back, reach forward, and let's come into triangle. Right hand to the right shin, left arm up. Trikonasana in Sanskrit. If you have a block, you can put a block underneath your right hand. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. If you have a chair, put it underneath your right hand. If you can't get your hand on the floor, inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, straight line from the top wrist to the bottom wrist, 4, look up. Exhale, 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Look down first, softly bend the right knee. Inhale, raise up, arms even. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, bend the right knee. Look back at your left hand. Is it even with your right hand? Are we on the same plane? Good. Hold and breathe. Now, right knee needs to track over the center of the right foot. The toes should be relaxed, and you should feel the right heel, the calcaneus bone, really planted into the earth. Now, watch your shoulders don't go over your hips. They should be directly above the hip bones, but not the thighs. You want your arms even and your shoulders directly over the hip bones, but not thigh like this, right? Your gaze is over your right middle finger. 5 breaths. Keep it going. I know that right quad is starting to hurt. That's how you build a muscle. Good. We'll release it by straightening the right leg just to relax that right quadricep muscle. And then we'll bend and we'll take a side angle pose. So beginners, put your right hand on your right thigh. Advanced people, put the right hand on the floor or a block and lift your left arm up and over your head. Now, if you have a shoulder injury, put your left hand on your left hip and look up or forward. Otherwise, hand on the floor, chin and chest under the armpit, look up. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, 1. Try not to let your right knee roll in. Inhale, exhale, 2. If your hand is on the floor, press the knee into the arm. 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Your gaze is under your armpit. Inhale, exhale, place the left hand on the floor, straighten the right leg. Square the hips, look down at your hands and your feet. Now I want you to step your left foot in 2 to 3 feet. Square off the hips using your hands, press the palms into the blocks of the floor. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, chin to chin. Drop the head, release the neck. Enjoy your breath at home. Deepen that breath. Really feel the importance of how your breathing mechanism sustains your life. Ujjayi breath is the practice we use in yoga. It means victoriously uprising, and it's a sound in the base of your throat as you inhale and you exhale. Good. Every time you exhale, try to lengthen and go deeper into the pose. Bend the right knee, step back, downward dog. Beginners can stay here or rest in child's pose. Everyone else can move through the flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale, either knees, chest, chin, or try that chaturanga. Begin to learn to chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Lower down, and drop. And then inhale, lift up to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Till you build the upper body strength and you don't have to drop. Inhale, step the left foot forward, right heel down, stand up, warrior 1. Look up. Square the shoulder, then the left knee. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Bend the left knee more. Exhale, 4. Try to square your hips and straighten that back leg, 5. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, open the arms, hips, and shoulders. Getting ready for triangle, Trikonasana, look forward. Inhale, reach the left arm. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bend the left knee as you rise up, warrior 2. Now separate the feet a little wider and see if you can track the left knee over the center of the left foot. Check that your shoulders are over your hips and your arms are even. Same plane. Gaze is forward, navel is in. Deeply bend that left knee. Spread the toes out, lift the inner arches. Breathe. Nice, slow, deep breath through the nose. Stay focused on the breath. Keep those shoulders retracted. Shoulder blades down your back. One more breath. Good. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Beginners will come here. More advanced practitioners will put your hand on the floor. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Straighten that back leg, 3. Inhale, bend that left knee, 4. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the floor. Square off your hips, straighten your left leg. Now step the right foot forward about 8 to 10 inches. Inhale, look up, square off the hips, flatten the back, go straight spine. Exhale, pyramid pose, Purva Uttanasana. Head drops, release the neck. Now you want to feel that both of your heel bones are really stable on the floor here, and that the big toe mound and the pinky toe mound are pressing equally into the floor as the heel. You want to relax your toes, pull the left hip back in space. Elongate the spine and bring the chin to the shin. Deepen the breath. Good, everybody. Enjoy your breath. Don't fall asleep and don't become distracted. Bend the left knee, I know it's early. Step back, downward dog. Good, now you can move through flow here. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull your belly in, look to your thighs. Shoulders release, retract away from the ears. Fingers spread out, middle finger forward. Good. Come up onto the balls of your feet, nice and high. Stretch the arches and the metatarsal. And then bend the knees. Let's rest in child's pose just for a second. Nice and easy, morning class. Open the window, get some fresh air in your house. Even if it's a little chilly, get that fresh air. Breathe it in deep into your back and belly. Good, now come back to your hands and knees. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your feet to meet your hands. It's nice and slow, don't rush it. Or you can jump. Separate your feet, bend your knees and roll up. Head comes up last. Very nice, everyone. Separate your feet so they're hip width apart. Now, if you need support, you can take yourself to the wall. Take your heel and lift it up as high as you can on the inner right thigh. If you don't need the wall, you can do this with your hands in prayer and then try to balance. So balance is key as we get older, significantly. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Try to really use your core to strengthen it. Inhale, Exhale, 3. Keep the crown of your head lifting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, take your hands up, shoulders down, straight elbows. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Try to square the hips and pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Reach up with your arms. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bring the left knee forward. Exhale, release that left foot, and let's get ready for the other side. So, separate your feet, hip width apart. Shift your weight to your left foot. Bend your right knee, hold onto the heel and bring the foot up as high as you can. Take your hands, place them in prayer. The goal here is to look at one non-moving point on the horizon. So if you're slipping and sliding, go back to that one non-moving point. Inhale, arms up. If you need the wall, grab the wall. That's what it's there for. Not everybody has perfect balance. You have to work on it every day. Come to class 7 days a week. If you were in class at least 3 days a week, that balance would be right on the money. Good. Inhale, reach the right knee forward. Exhale, Tadasana at the front of your mat with your feet together. So bend the knees, sit low. Let's come to chair pose, Utkatasana. So this is a standing pose, and it really strengthens your thighs and your gluteal muscles. Muscles in your buttocks and the muscles in your thighs. So as low as you can, sit like you're about to sit in a chair. Take your arms, pull them back next to your ears. Straighten your elbows, look straight down. Whatever direction your chest is in is the direction of your gaze. Drag your breath, everybody. Go lower if you can, so you can sit down like you're just about to sit in a chair, and then fold forward. Try to straighten your spine and your legs at the same time. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga or downward dog. Inhale, up dog and cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that was just the basic standing balances. Now we're back into downward dog. We're going to do some hip openers. Reach your right leg up in the air and bend the right knee. Let the right hip open as much as you can. Look under your right arm at the ceiling. Lift the knee higher. Good, now straighten the right leg. Look between your hands, square off your hips and come into pigeon. So those of you who struggle with pigeon, you can put a block underneath your buttocks. Your advance, you bring the heel so that your chin is parallel to the mat. Good, as you inhale, you lift up, and as you exhale, walk your hands forward. Try to get your forehead on the floor. But you're gonna feel that right buttocks if you're tight. So the little height underneath the buttocks, a little lift of the blanket will help you. You don't have enough room to spread out here, so if you can stretch your arms out and get your forehead on a block or the floor, do that. Sink into it, release the hip joint, release the gluteal muscles. Open the right hip. Inhale, rise up, and you're going to do a 360 and face the back foot and come into Janu Shirshasana. So head to knee pose. So you face exactly in the opposite direction, your back leg. As you inhale, you lift your chest, and as you exhale, you bend forward. Now you can hold your calf, your ankle, your foot, or keep your hands on the floor. Inhale, lengthen, square the chest over the left knee. Exhale, bow deeply into that left leg. Again, now your hands can stay on the floor, blocks. You can hold a strap, grab hold of your foot. Many modifications. Most of them are fine. Just make sure that you know what you're doing when you're home alone. So you either hold your calf, your foot, or your hands on the floor. or hands on blocks. The advanced variation is holding your wrist in a mudra and bringing your chin to your shin. So beginner to advanced, many different ways to practice. Just don't overdo it. Think about what is the purpose of the pose. It's to stretch the left hamstring and open the right hip. Inhale, come up. Now we're going to turn toward the side of your mat and bring your foot, your heel, to your right into your inside your left thigh. You're turning to the side of your mat. We're going to do Parivrtta, which means rotated head to knee pose, Janu Shirshasana. Take the left hand on the floor, hold your left foot. Take your right hand, reach it up and over your head, and see if you can grab hold of the foot. If not, just keep the arm and twist the torso up to the ceiling. So rotate your rib cage up. If you're doing the full pose, you're holding your foot with both hands. If not, you're just extending that right arm up and turning the chest up. You're gonna feel a deep stretch right here in the right waist, yeah? Try to keep the right buttocks on the floor as you turn the torso up. And let me hear you breathe. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open both legs out to the side for a deep-seated straddle pose. Good. So hip openers and the forward bend. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the feet flat. Exhale, fold up. Now, you have options here. If you have a bolster, put a bolster under your chest. If you have blocks, put it under your forearms. If you want your arms straight, leave them straight. If you can bend your elbows, bend your elbows. If you can put your chest on the floor, get your chest and head to the floor. If you can hold your ankles, hold your ankles. If you have straps, hold the straps. Just think about all the different modifications and don't judge yourself. Try to flex your feet and really keep your feet pointed up to the ceiling. So when you fold forward, don't let your toes roll forward. Keep your feet flexed and the feet point straight up. And then begin to stretch and lengthen from your lower back as you fold forward. Very good, everybody. Very nice. Now the Ujjayi breath. Enjoy each breath. Take a minute to just simplify your connection to your breath, the passageway into the lungs. With every exhale, you release toxins. Make sure you have a little space under that mask if you're wearing it, and get the toxins out and inhale fresh air in. Good. Inhale, slowly rise up. Now maybe wearing a shielded class is something you might want to think of too. It's fine, I don't mind. Good. Downward facing dog. Hands on the front of your mat, turn forward. When you start coming to class, protect yourself. Best whatever you feel comfortable coming to class in. I would love to see you here in class. Lift your left knee, open up the hip, square the shoulders. You're just going to think about what can you practice in so we can join and see each other and have a community again. It's not so isolating when you can practice with other people. Inhale, bring your left knee forward. Now get ready for Janu Shirshasana. Whatever you did on the other side, fold that left heel forward, do it. Square the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow to the earth. Good, so now maybe you're on your forearms, or maybe your whole chest is on a bolster, or your forehead is on a block. Doesn't matter where you are, just breathe. Maybe you have a window open and you can breathe the fresh air in. Just a little bit, even though it's a little chilly, turn up the heat and open the window. Those breaths are sacred, each and every one. Never forget that. Inhale, sit up, do a 360 on your mat. So externally rotate your right hip, bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. As you inhale, facing the opposite side of your mat, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, draw your chest forward. Hold your calf, ankle, or foot with both hands. So just to let you know, it's not so bad practicing in here with other people. Today we have 2 people here, and we are separated, 25% capacity, and I will be teaching every Sunday here at the school, and hopefully we'll decide in January to see if it is something we can do or not. So if you come to the school, you'll have to take your temperature and sign a COVID waiver, but you'll also always be able to practice at home if you feel safer at home. But it's nice to be back in our little home, our shala. Inhale, slowly come up. Good. We're going to do that seated wide-legged pose again. So turn to the side of your mat. But this time we're going to make it a little different. We're going to take hold of your big toes in yogic toe lock. Right? Peace sign fingers, grab hold of your big toes, lean back. And now you're going to open the legs up. And you're going to balance on your sit bones and look up. Inhale. I know some of you guys are saying, what? Exhale, 1. Don't fall back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Flex the feet, hold the big toe. Try not to keep wobbling. Inhale, look up. 3. Inhale, lift those heels. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Cross the ankles. Good. We're still going with the hip openers. Bring the feet together, the soles of the feet. Hold your ankles with both hands. As you inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, fold into Baddha Konasana. So you want to make sure that you're holding your ankles, not your toes. Good. Your elbows are nestled into the crux of your inner thigh. Don't push your elbows on your knees, because then you're pushing your knees further than they can go in your hips. So you really want the turnout to happen in the hip joint, not in the knee joint. That's how you protect the knee. Add that breath. Remember the sacredness of your own breathing, because it's inhale to exhale and then it's over, right? So enjoy every single breath. Make every breath sacred. Heal your body using the oxygen. Let go of toxic energy in your body or anything you need to heal. You breathe in that healing energy. You exhale any negativity. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Now extend your legs straight out on the floor. Flex your feet. You can turn back on your mat so you're facing me. So if you want to turn around and your feet are back on your mat and you're not off your mat, your feet are flexed. Your hands are behind you so that your spine is nice and lifted. Good. Your feet are really flexed. The toes are up. Try, if you have to bend the knees a little bit, it's okay, but try to straighten the legs. Inhale, lift the chest, going into a seated forward bend, Uttanasana. East to west stretch in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. So now you can hold your calf, your ankles, your feet, a strap, palms on the floor, and then try to create a flat back as much as you can. Then as you bend your elbows out to the side, fold into your legs, nice and easy. Don't push it. Try to keep the spine and the back lengthened. At the thoracic, right behind your heart, lengthen. Don't just round it to go lower. Keep it moving forward and then releasing down on the exhale. 5 breaths, deep, glorious breaths. Every time you breathe, you're healing yourself. You're not taking in toxins, you're bringing in fresh healing energy. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Bend the knees, place the soles of the feet on the floor. We're coming into reverse tabletop, so your fingertips are towards you. Advanced practitioners can do Purvottanasana. You lift your hips up in the air, and you make sure your hips are in line with your knees, and then you extend your head and look up. Take 5 breaths here, straighten those elbows. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, hold it, come on, you can do it, 4, inhale, exhale 5, strengthening the tricep and the bicep muscle, good. Now just fold forward into your legs, round your spine for a second. We're going to come up into boat pose to strengthen the abdominal core, so Navasana. Those of you who have lower back issues, put your hands on the floor behind you, lean back. Those of you who are advanced, straight arms and legs. Intermediate, lift the knees, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Inhale, exhale 1. Legs together, inhale. Exhale 2, try to lift your lower back. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, place the feet on the floor, round your spine, drop your head, just rest for a second. We're going to do one more round. Now if you're struggling with this, put one foot on the floor. Inhale, lift up, straight legs if you can. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2, belly in. Inhale. Exhale 3, good job everybody. Inhale, don't give up, don't walk away from me. 4, inhale, don't go to the fridge. Exhale 5, release, hug the knees. Good, sit up nice and tall. Separate your feet, reach your hands through your knees, and we're gonna lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Just take a moment on your back here. Just relax for a second with the knees bent. Now ladies, if you have a ponytail, remove the ponytail so that it's not obstructing the length of your neck. Like pull it away. Try to straighten your neck out. Good. Now roll your shoulder blades closer together. Bring your elbows tighter into you. Extend your left leg out on the floor and hug your right knee into your chest. Interlock your fingers underneath your right leg. And as you inhale, point your right toes. As you exhale, flex the foot 1. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 2. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 3. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 4. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 5. Now carry your hands up a little bit higher and see if you can draw the leg in a little closer. Try to keep the leg straight though, and the right foot and the left foot flexed. Good. Now advanced practitioners can take yogic toe lock or use a strap and carry the right leg over to the right side without lifting the left hip, and gaze over the left shoulder. Good. Then inhale, lift that right leg back up. Bend the left knee, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, hug the left knee into your chest, interlock your fingers underneath you, and then try to hug the left knee in, stretching out the right gluteal muscles. So you should feel the stretch in your right buttocks. Tuck the chin in, shoulders on the floor, breathe. You're not breathing in toxic air, you're breathing in vibrant, healthy air. You have a mask on, you open up the mask a little bit, just underneath it, just to let that toxic air out. Carbon dioxide, release it. Tuck the chin in. Good. Now put the right leg on the floor. Keep your hands interlaced underneath your left leg. Straighten your right leg and straighten the left leg. Now your hands are clasped underneath your left thigh. Slide your hands up to your calf. Hold and breathe. So think about the stretching of the muscles at the back of your leg. Bending your elbows, hinging at the left hip. You pull that left leg closer to you. Breathe. Good. Hold on to the left big toe in yogic toe lock. Carry the left leg out to the side. Look over the right shoulder. Begin to breathe. You can use a strap on your left foot if you have one at home. sound in your breathing. I can't hear you, but I want to know that you are breathing deeply through your giant breath. We'll have a lesson on that if you're not sure what that is. Bring your left leg up, cross your left leg over your right knee, bend your right knee, hug your right knee into your chest, thread your hands underneath your right leg, flex both feet, hold and breathe. Tuck the chin in, shoulders down. Inhale. Every time you exhale, try to draw the right knee closer to the chest. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Stay focused. Don't let your mind become distracted. 4. Go deep into your breath. Follow the breath inwards. And 5. Good. So now we're going to work on some gentle inversions. Those of you who have a shoulder stand practice, headstand practice, or handstand practice can do one of the 3. Everybody who's a beginner at home and has never done any inversions, hands underneath your sacrum, legs up in the air, just get your feet up above your heart, right? If you have high blood pressure and you're not taking medication, do you know it's a contraindication to inverting your body? In other words, you don't want to go upside down if you have a high blood pressure and it's not under control. If your blood pressure is, maybe you have high blood pressure, but you're taking medication and it's under control, then you can do this pose. But anybody with high blood pressure should not invert. It's dangerous. So you just rest in Shivadasi or Supta Baddha Konasana. Good. Now, if you're doing shoulder stand, you gotta come into Halasana first, lift your legs up in the air, and then come into shoulder stand from plow. So right now I'm just doing legs in the air. I'm not demonstrating any of the advanced poses because I can't see everybody at home what you're doing. And I want to make sure you're safe. Good. But if you're an advanced practitioner and this is your time to do some inversions and try it at the wall, a headstand or a handstand if you have the practice. But not while you're alone without me governing you for the first time. You have to be safe. Good. Those of you with your legs in the air, just flex and point your feet. So you take this time to work on your inversions, my advanced practitioners, right? Go to the wall, do a headstand or a handstand. From plow for shoulder stand, we all begin to roll down. We're all now lying down with our hands underneath our sacrum, palms facing down. And we're going to slowly lower the legs down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And then we're going to look up at your toes. Lift your head and hold. Let's try to hold this for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. You have to put 1 foot down. Do it. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. You don't use your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chest, arch your back. Turn your palms out from underneath your sacrum, come onto your forearms. Now the goal here is to lift the chest as high as you can and bring the top of the head to the floor, coming into Matsyasana fish pose. Gaze at the tip of your nose or at the space between your eyebrow center. If you're dizzy or you have vertigo, this pose may make you feel uncomfortable. Don't do it. Breathe. So this is called fish pose, and the reason it's called fish pose is because your chest is puffed out like a fish, right? And the fish in the ancient mythological Indian teachings name was Matsi. And so this pose is called Matsi Asana. So asana means seat, so it's seat of the fish. And you pump out your chest like a fish has that big chest. Good. Tuck your chin in. Lean at the back of your legs. Let your chin release. Turn your palms up for a second. And just feel your whole body just surrendering into the earth. Now, if you're at home and it's cold, you should get a blanket and cover yourself. Cover your eyes with a towel Cover your body with a blanket. And we're gonna take you through a slow, deep relaxation. Start with your feet, relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your thighs. Relax your belly. Relax your lower back. Relax your chest. Relax your arms, hands, and fingers. This is an important part of the practice. It's called Shavasana. Don't get up and walk away now. Stay here, lie down, relax. Learn to let go. Relax your throat, relax your neck. Now check your jaw. Are you clenching your teeth? Relax the tongue in the back of the throat. Relax your eyes. Let the eyes just fall into the socket. Relax all the ocular muscles. Most important at this time is releasing tension. Relaxing the brain and surrounding your brain in healing light. Letting all the neurons relax, all the fear and the things that are making you unhappy go away. And just feel that white light as if it's like you're underneath a waterfall of light, and it's just cleansing the brain. Everything is clearing out in your mind. All the negative thoughts, all the fear, and you're breathing in fresh, clean air. No viruses, just healthy oxygen. Stay here and rest. Don't move. Hug the knees in. Roll to the right side. I'm going to roll to the left so you can see me. Roll to the side and just relax. Good. Let go here. Release the whole body. This is the first pose you ever do in your mother's belly. It's a very familiar, safe place to be. And just as we rise back into life, we rise into the next life, we slowly rise up into this life and come to sit in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. So I'm going to check my time, make sure we have enough time. Now, if you're sitting for meditation, I highly recommend you sit on something, right? So if you're cold now, it's cold in your house, the air, the windows have been open, you want to put on a sweatshirt for meditation, you want to cover your head in a shawl, a blanket, feel free. Don't worry what it looks like. Just want you to be comfortable and warm. And if you had the window open during your practice, it might be a little chilly today for you. So get warm. I know it looks a little funny, but it is a little cold in the studio because we have the windows open. All right, but it's definitely better than practicing at home alone. So having you all here would be lovely if we can get through this pandemic 2020. Hands on your thighs, palms up or down. Good, now you can sit in Siddhasana or half lotus pose, or those of you who are comfortable, full lotus pose. Hands on thighs, palms up or down. Close your eyes. Focus only on the breath. Breathe deeply through the nose. Keep the mouth sealed. Remember, if you have a mask on, you have a little bit of air coming in through the bottom of your mask. Meditation is the practice of watching your mind think. Close the eyes and just observe the mind. Practicing at home is a gift. You get to roll out of bed. We still have that option, and we hope to see you. So let's chant 3 ohms together, hands back on your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Again. Last breath. Hands together, palms pressing. May all be happy. May all be free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste.